Okay. Okay, let's see. Hopefully this works now. Let me check real quick. This is so embarrassing. Oh, I'm gonna... Yeah, let me check real quick. View in live control room. And I apparently have excellent connection. But I can't hear anything. View in
Oh, there we go.
room. Okay. And I apparently have excellent connection. But okay, I can hear. I could hear myself. I apologize for anybody looking at this right now. Not that I
Well
really
met.
expect. Hello NPC. Yeah, I'll just slowly, super slowly waddle my way out of here. And hi everyone, Ray of Fire here. It's been 2 years since I last streamed live, so I do apologize. I apologize quite a lot for this poor attempt at doing it. Okay, so let me just pull up my thing here so that I can actually keep an eye on the stream and just make sure things are you know, just in case something actually happens. But yeah, hi everyone. It feels good to do this again. I haven't streamed in 2 years. People who know me in real life know why that would be. Just a lot of things happened to me in the last couple years, and been trying to find my feet again in this magical land of creating content to entertain people, and just it's not been, it hasn't been easy. But yeah, I'm trying to get back now, and hopefully this will be, this will be a fun stream for us all. This is Oblivion Remastered, and I did a video on this the other day. Didn't do too well. No surprises there.
Greetings.
Hello, this is the dude who, when you talk to him and you stop the dialogue, he tells you to stop talking, and it's super weird. But yeah, yeah, I also apologize for like sounding too negative right off the bat. I just haven't had the best couple weeks, and this is basically me trying to do something about it positively rather than just wallowing in things. But yeah, unfortunately my character right now is over encumbered. He has too much stuff, and this character is an orc, and he's a warrior, and I made it so that he enjoys punching things. I actually have completely lost my bearings here, so let me just pull up the map real quick. And okay, so I'm a couple hours into the game, Yeah, so I'm a couple hours into this game, and I actually recorded all of that, but I'm not sure if that deserves to be put out there as content at this point. I'm really just I'm really just trying anything at this point. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about, really. I've been a mix of I've been a bad mix of tired and depressed and anxious and all that fun stuff, guys. So I don't know. I'm trying to inject like positive energy into this. So to anyone who'll be watching this, or just check it out, please don't be too hard on me. I'm just trying. And also, I apologize for the for the air conditioning behind me. I don't know if that is being caught by the mic. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. I'm using a pretty sensitive microphone, and yeah, and it's summer here, guys. So it's hot as heck where I am. So but yeah, anyway, going back to the game and putting behind my real life nonsense for a few minutes, let me check. Let me see. Okay, so priority is to lose all this excess weight. I am not sure where we would be able to do that, but I am optimistic that there should be something here. I mean, we probably should go back to the castle and try to see if there's somebody here we can sell items to. I am not sure. Or there is actually a container here, like a chest. And I could probably put my excess items there. Or, you know what? Oh no. Oh no. Wow. All right. That is not promising at all. It seems that I wouldn't be able to leave my items anywhere. This isn't...
I know that you are on an important mission for the Blades. Please, if you need a horse, take mine from the Priory stable.
Okay, that is a generous offer. Thank you.
Blessings.
All right, so apparently we can get a horse, and with that we can move. Oh, thank you so much. But yeah, let me see. Okay, so it's gonna be considered stealing if we take anything, or even if we just touch.
I'm listening. Welcome, good citizen.
Hello. I guess you
Good
don't
day.
have anything for me. That's fine. What about... Yeah, so... wow, interesting. Let me... Okay. There is a system for this. Good. I'm gonna leave this, and probably this. I don't know. And then I am still over encumbered, so let me see what else I can leave here. Steel claymore, I don't need it. Still over encumbered, I see. That is okay, let me check. Oh, wow, 45 fatigue pants is wow. Okay, leave the iron shield, please. And okay,
Greetings.
Good.
How are you today?
Right.
Okay.
We can finally move. Hey, Lizard Boy. Yeah, just trying out this game. Yeah, so I'm gonna repeat a thing I said in the video I made. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well. You didn't catch me. You did catch me. Just saying that I was actually not having a good couple. I haven't actually been having a good couple of weeks, but you know, you're making me feel better already, and I hope that I can keep this up. You know, for the next. I intend to stream for as long as I have the opportunity to today. So yeah. Okay. So the dude earlier did a. Can you show me your handsome character? Well, for a certain value of handsome, I guess. Yeah. This is what he looks like. This is Orkmite, and yeah. I hope you're not too disappointed there. But okay, let me gather my thoughts for a moment. So what I kind of want to do is go to. We do have a quest, right? But we don't. This is an Elder Scrolls game. Ah. Oh right. Darn. Okay, I just punched that dude to death without thinking. Wait. I did intend to smash. Nice. Okay. Give me just a moment here. Okay. Let's try how bad it's gonna be on expert, because I feel like adept has been a bit too easy, at least in my couple hours of experiencing this game. So I'm gonna try to. Let's see if this is gonna make it a bit more challenging. There is a horse out here. What are you doing out here, boy? Hello? Always better than nothing. Well, oh, this horse is owned by somebody, but he's just chilling out. What? Wait. Anything above normal is diabolical? You mean any like difficulty wise above adept? Adept is kind of like normal. It's right in the middle. Is that what you mean? Yeah. So yeah. Actually, give me just a moment, Lizard Boy. Let me zoom in on my YouTube here. YouTube window. Yeah, difficult. Okay, I'll take your word for it, man. We'll see. Did you see that horse vanish into thin air? Though, because I got a bit distracted by the difficulty conversation here, but there was a horse. Am I going crazy? There was a horse here earlier, and I walked past it, and when I turned around, it was just gone. Insane. Okay, that was. I'm glad we caught that on stream, though. Fast travel. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man. Let's take these flowers, I guess. Monk's Hood. If I remember, Monk's Hood is probably a poison. So yeah, this is nice. Just grabbing everything. Okay, so what I actually want to do is travel to the city, and if I remember, yeah, well, everybody's happy that they kept the glitches. I am personally happy. So bit of a backstory here. I played this game back in 2007, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm a bit old. I played the original back in 2007. I borrowed I was sleeping over at a friend's buddy's house at the time, and no, I played the original, but I'm also technically new because at most I only got to play like 2 days worth of Oblivion back in the day. So I got to see the gladiatorial arena quest line, and I believe some of the Dark Brotherhood, but that was more my friend showing me things, whereas I spent like the 2 days I was hanging out with him, just basically running around and doing nonsense because I was young back then, so I didn't really know how to play these games properly back in the day. But yeah, so yeah, technically not my first time, but also, you know, well, not technically not my first time, but also technically I'm like new, and that is what like my good impression about this game is. It's kind of crazy in that it's an old game, and it makes me feel a certain way that I used to feel when I was still young, and when I was still a teen and I was playing games back then. That, I don't know, kind of vibe or energy. But the graphics have obviously been remastered. The graphics, the sound, and everything. Speaking of sound, let me turn on the music of this game because I kind of had to turn it off for recording. You know, when I'm recording, I have my music off, and I actually had to add the tracks manually when I made a video on this. 2009, when you were a kid. You're probably younger than me, man. Every time I get blasted in MW2, would that be Mech Warrior or Modern Warfare? Because I always think, and this is probably an indication of how old I am, whenever I see MW, I think Mech Warrior instead of like Modern Warfare, which is Modern Warfare. Did I say Modern Warrior? Man. Yeah, but let me see. Okay, where are we going? Oh, east. Okay, east is the direction. Shame on you. No, well, see, when I'm making like a let's play type of video, I tend to cut a lot just to keep the action flowing, and that ends with and if I have the music on, that makes it sound choppy in the final video. So what I've been doing is I do have the music muted when I'm playing the game, but when I'm editing my videos, I add the music in manually, track by track, and this being an Elder Scrolls game, I pay attention to, like, if it's combat, I need to put a combat, like a fight music track there. So I also have I also got the DLC for this just for the music, the music track, musical tracks. Hopefully I don't get stuck here. What did I do to myself? Okay, here, slipped through. Okay, and we are looking at the capital? Question mark? Right, that is the capital. Okay, classic navigating the terrain in an Elder Scrolls game. Oh yeah, I can see that. So for a long like a bit of I guess my personal lore, I originally Oblivion was one of the games that I originally thought about making content on. Of course, I had a lot of ideas back in the day, and when I finally got a shot at becoming a content creator, Oblivion was one of the games that I had an eye on, only because I watched like YouTube videos where with the memes and the like Oblivion NPC dialogue memes, and they always had the freaking music playing in the background of those videos, and hearing the music hit me with nostalgia, and okay, I want to go back, I want to play. And that day when I watched, like, I kind of binged through a good hour or so of those videos, like just memes, and I ended up watching at least one let's play episode or something. Exactly, yeah, I agree. Morrowind is I don't know what hoops you're gonna have to, but I mean, it's Bethesda, man. If anybody's got the resources and people to put on a project like an Oblivion, like a Morrowind remastered, they could. I'm pretty sure they could do it like within this year, and they'll just make bank off of that for the next I don't know. Yeah, it's and that's an interesting thing about like Bethesda making Oblivion remastered. Yeah, I'm umming a lot, so it's hard to think while you're playing. But yeah, that's an interesting thing about Bethesda coming out with Oblivion remastered. Like, almost, yeah, what they say about it, it's a shadow drop. You and was only play Oblivion back in the day. We didn't even have fast travel. Yeah. Morrowind was my first Elder Scrolls game, like a lot of, I guess a lot of people, you know. That one I played, but only, I think, 3 years. So I think in 2004 or 20. Yeah, I would. Yeah, most likely around 2003, 2004-ish was when I played Morrowind, and I remember that game very well because my computer at the time could barely run it. Like, I was running on it. It was PowerPoint. I was running on PowerPoint FPS, lowest graphical settings, which was but what, you know, that was kid me. I had no idea about how I didn't have, you know, as much knowledge as I do now about computer hardware and things like that. I barely had any knowledge back in the day, so yeah, I couldn't figure it out. That well, all I knew was I needed a better computer to run it, definitely, because we had a cracked CD that got passed around my circle of friends quite a bit. So that is what happened. The problem with, let me give me just a moment, Lizard Boy. Let me just catch up. Problem with starting with Morrowind is that the series will keep getting less wild. In Morrowind, we used to have spears. That is, we used to have spears. You know, if we only kept the good things, if only we kept the good things from each successive game in the franchise, and just, you know, kind of use that as a baseline for the next game and just build off of that, we would have the most, I feel like, in my opinion, we would have the most insane game at this, you know, by now, at this point. Let's see, Morrowind, you're right, I do remember it had spears, it had katanas, it had daikatanas, or whatever it was those were called, where, you know, the big two-handed katanas. They had They had spell customization. You could invent your own spells. I'm not even sure if they have that in Oblivion. I haven't. I'm not too big of a magic guy myself, but I remember my character dabbling in magic creation in Morrowind, because that was sort of the power of fantasy back in the day, where I can invent my own spells. Of course, I'd try. This is my first game where I'm actually allowed to do this. I'm gonna try this out, and then Oblivion over here didn't have spears, and I feel like, and when I was playing this, a couple days ago, I was looking for an armored skill, like, you have increased defense when you're not wearing armor, which I think, but I could be wrong. I could be misremembering because it was decades ago at this point. I think there was an armored skill in Morrowind as well. Dagoth, or yeah. So yeah, and I would love to have a Morrowind remastered, just so I could experience what people who were actually able to beat Morrowind. So the problem I've had with making, so I thought about one of the games that inspired me to become like a YouTuber, like to want to become a YouTuber, to want to become a streamer, was Skyrim back in 2016. I had an ultra modded Skyrim playthrough that I could barely run on my computer at the time. Yeah, I agree. I have like certain characters of mine. I go into that, like I want to be like a spell sword type. My original character in Morrowind, and this is why I dabbled in the spells and spell creation, was I sort of imagined him to be like a swordsman who was also a sorcerer, something like that. So and that was fun because that game actually allowed me to be that. But going back to what I was saying earlier, I originally wanted to make videos on Skyrim, and then Skyrim got old, and then we got hit by the pandemic or whatever, and we got locked in, and that was when I started thinking, okay, I kind of want to take this, actually do this, stream, and I really did try running Oblivion in Morrowind. Like I bought the games when I discovered they were on Steam, and I bought them immediately, only to find that it was a lot harder to run them now on modern day computers. And this is why I'm so grateful that we have Oblivion Remastered now, because now we can actually play it on current day machines rather than so I was very ironic that back in the day when I was young and these games were actually new, I couldn't play them because my computer couldn't run them, because my computer it sucked so much. Yeah. So, and then now my computer is so like modern day that if I couldn't run Oblivion, like the original Morrowind and Oblivion, even though I have those games in my Steam library. Yeah, Skyrim at this point is a mods engine. I agree. You know what I'm really thankful for that I discovered, I think 2021, is mod packages. Like you could just look up like mod collections. Those didn't exist back in the prehistoric times of 2016. No, 2015, when I was saying I built that ultra modded Skyrim experience that I had. There weren't anything like mod packages, or maybe there were, but so that was 2015, was even before Skyrim Special Edition came out, where it was actually built to have you were actually the game was actually built to accommodate
You have my ear, citizen.
mods that were complicated, like added scripts to the game. So before Skyrim Special Edition came out, we had to use this thing. If I remember correctly, we had to download this thing called the Skyrim Script Extender just to run. A whole lot of mods were built off of that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my god. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Yeah, the game is not even 3D. Yeah, I can just imagine. Yeah, my old computer was a workhorse. I love that. I love that boy. It had a 760 Ti, I think, which I bought with my severance pay in my old job. It had 8 gigs of RAM. I thought it was the at the time I thought it was really it was a computer I bought with my own money and built. But man, I didn't realize how much it actually sucked. I finished Dark Souls 3 on that bad boy, and I remember the fight with Gale. I don't know if you're familiar with, I mean, everybody's familiar with Dark Souls 3, but not everybody has played it. Gale, I remember fighting Gale, and whenever he would do his ghost, like, summoning those ghost swarm of spirits from his cape and hitting you with them, my frames would drop to like negative 15 or something like that, man. It became a PowerPoint presentation in the middle of a boss fight for me, but I beat that game. and so fast forward to 2020, when I actually had a decent computer, I tried playing Dark Souls 3 just for the hell of it. I'm like, why are these bosses so easy now? And then I realized, because before I was fighting them on like 10 FPS, maybe 30 max, but and now I could actually play the game on 60 FPS and everything was good. I could actually see the attacks coming in, and I could actually dodge the attacks coming in. I wouldn't be surprised at this point if that was actually true, man. Yeah. Thanks for being here, Lizard Boy. Really appreciate the conversation. Yeah, little backstory. I don't know. Hopefully this doesn't bore you out of your skull and scare you out of the stream. But I used to stream on Facebook Gaming, and I used to stream Ark Survival Evolved. I don't know. My girlfriend at the time loved that game, and she wanted to see all the dinosaurs. She was something special. But yeah, I used to stream Ark Survival Evolved, and I had this kid in my chat, and I really enjoyed talking to him, and that was one of my biggest regrets. Quitting streaming, because I missed my conversations with that kid. He would always pop in, like, and ask how I was and talk about himself and playing with. I think he played Ark as well with his sister on mobile, and yeah, I was actually hoping we would get to, like, I would get to play with him on the main game at some point, but yeah, that never happened. Like, life happened in 2021, and I couldn't get back into content creation for a time. Yeah, the game is aware when the boss. Yep, it is. Yeah, it is, and especially, and this is why I've been like, this is why I just,
Hail.
wanted to get back into streaming. Wanted to get back to YouTube. In general, was like just sharing having conversations like this, man. And also, like while we're playing a game, I used to have these with my friends, but you know, we're old hats, and a lot of them have kind of stopped playing games altogether because, you know, and actually I kind of had to stop for a year at least because I had to get a job, and it was that kind of job where I was working almost 12 hours a day, and I didn't have time for myself, let alone playing. But I did try my best to like do more streams. Oh wow, thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Yeah, you wanna see if
Hello
we can
there. Welcome to the arena. I don't think I've ever
wanna
seen
see
you
if we
around
can
here
do the
before.
arena
If you're
quest
looking to
line?
join the arena as a combatant, if you're here to bet on a fight, on the other hand, that's a lot of
yeah,
chances.
we're here to join. Don't really bet right now,
Alright.
but okay. So I
Have a
think
good day now.
he already told us how to do this. Let's just go down to the Bloodworks, and I remember there is a dude down here who we'll have to talk to. He's like the drill sergeant or something like that. So I'm really excited because I sort of remember, I sort of still remember what he sounds like, but obviously they redid not just the graphics but also the voices. Wow. Was this pig always here? Pork chop? It's so brain dead you just throw hands. Brain dead throwing hands. That is what Orc Might is all about, man. Is this...
Hail, friend.
Hail,
I don't believe I've ever seen you down here in the Bloodworks before.
Hello?
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Agranak Gromalag.
Orcs.
Most people just
The
call
orc.
me the Grey Prince.
Oh, this is the Great
Kinda
Prince. I
silly,
remember
know, but
you.
The people of Cyrodiil need heroes. I'm more than happy to oblige.
Yeah, the Great Prince. Hello, let's be buddies. I'm gonna try persuading him, and I hope I don't screw this up.
We'll see.
Bribe, disposition, start, I guess. And if I remember correctly, we're gonna need to... Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, oh, you have reached the maximum disposition. Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
Yes, it's what everyone calls me. I guess I'm partly to blame.
Oh, so
I have
the
never made
pig
it a
is
secret
new?
that I'm actually only
the
half
boar
orc.
mascot is actually
I
new?
am a lord's son, yet I've been denied the noble privilege to which I'm entitled. So I have become the Grey Prince,
Man, the
noble in
orcs
my
look
own
so
right.
goofy.
Still, if I could prove who I really am and show the world that an orc can be...
Okay, I may be able to
I
help.
grew
Tell
up
me
here
more.
in the
Orcs
Imperial
need to look
City,
out for each
but I was
other,
born
man.
elsewhere. My mother was a servant in the employ of Lord Leviticus.
Leviticus.
Lady Leviticus was a shrew of a woman. When the lady learned
Oh,
of
he's
my
a
birth, she was
half-orc?
furious and threatened to kill both my mother and me.
Cut to the chase, man.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to ramble. Find this proof and return it to me, and I'll...
Okay. Alright, we'll do that. The Great Prince quest. Yellow team. Ah, this is the dude.
I don't know who you are, friend, but you've got about 10 seconds to tell me what you're doing in my Bloodworks before I
these
lop
are
your
the
arms off.
lines. I want to be a combatant.
You what? You want to be a combatant? Look at you! My granny could beat you, and she's dead. Wait, you're serious, aren't you? What is it with...
Come on, man.
All right. Now let me give you...
Okay, I'll take the heavy
Here,
raiment
Wear it
because
proud. Just let me know when you're ready.
I'm heavy armor guy. Ready for a
Ready?
match.
You call that
Oh,
ready?
right. I need to change to my battle raiment. Oh, let me just wear. What the? Wait, what the heck? Why does it look like a dress? Okay, this is gonna be a disaster. I can tell. I haven't even bought a helmet yet, but it's.
You haven't run
it
home
should
to
be
Mama
fine.
yet, huh? That's
Yeah,
a good
I know
sign.
he is.
So,
I
you ready
miss
for a
him.
match?
I
or do
missed
you
him.
just
I
need some
remember him.
information?
I kind of find it funny what they did with his face. I don't remember him being this lean back in the day, but never, you know, that's fine.
All right, maggot.
Okay, I'm
You're
suited
ready
up.
to get eviscerated.
Okay, run up to the arena. Oh no, why? Do I have a... Okay, I have a raiment cabinet here. I'm just gonna put... I'm gonna put all these fur armors here. Okay, there, we can move. Let's go up here, I guess. Okay. Oh, what in the... Wait, that's not where I'm supposed to go. Wait. Okay, the quest marker misled me. Okay, so I'm supposed... You've not yet bloodied yourself in the arena. Okay, so we need to taste battle. I think this is where I'm supposed to go up. Right, door to the arena. Let's see. Time to send one of your items to the Shadow Realm. I think I sent 30 fur armors. Fur cuirass. Cuirass, I think is how you pronounce it.
To the arena. For this match, we've got some fresh meat. 2 brand new pit dogs. So let's not waste
the announcer.
any time. Let the battle
The announcer
begin.
is like the main character of this whole arena subquest here. Oh. Right. Okay. I keep forgetting. What the? Oh man, you weren't kidding.
Let's get this over with. This match is mine, weakling.
You weren't kidding. This is Oh. She is so tough. Why is she so tough? Okay.
You're the best the blue team has to offer.
Okay. Can't run out of stam.
That's the best you can do.
Okay. Whew. Why is the difficulty, the jump in difficulty so much? Oh man, this isn't a level. Can I use items? Okay, I can use items. Oh. Okay, I did not expect the I didn't expect the arena enemies to be this powerful. I maybe should have spent some more time leveling. Okay, let's keep using our potions. Yeah, they are. Oh no! Okay. I died. Wait. Do you just respawn? Oh no, you don't respawn. Okay. Okay. We're gonna load and hopefully there's a spot. Oh no. Oh no, there's no going back. There's only I guess the option is to lower the difficulty, but why would I do that?
Welcome
Okay.
to the arena.
Let's try to win this.
For this match, we've got some fresh meat. 2 brand new pit dogs. So let's not waste any time.
Actually, I'm gonna save it. What the heck? I'm gonna save it here. Okay, quick
Let
save.
the battle begin.
Yeah, yellow team is just talking trash at me, for losing so badly to their first dude. Oh man, why does she hurt so much? Ow, ow. Okay, this is why I play in third person, man. I can't see
Am I
behind me,
supposed to
man.
be impressed?
No, you're not. You're supposed to be dead, but I'm working on that. Still working on that.
Die, you poor filth.
Man, no. Okay. Man, this is such a cool showing. I just sucker punched her. Okay, inventory. We need to heal. Come on, man. Okay. Heal real quick. Why she deals so much damage? Oh. Man, that shield is really third person here is so clean. It is. Okay. I maybe should lower diff. We'll see. I kind of want to just to get this done and over with, but at the same time not, because it would feel like cheating. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Heal up. And she hit so hard.
That's the best you can do.
Okay.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Oh. Okay. Right. Let me see. Okay. We can have put the potion of healing in the third slot, and the berserk in the where it should be. Okay. Okay, we're doing some damage. But I seem to have... Okay. Thought I lost the same enemy and then return it to normal.
I thought mud
Yeah, I should...
crabs
Probably should. Actually, I increased it to... Let me see. Oh, man. That's not it. Here. I increased it to expert. It was already at normal earlier. But, okay. I'll let her take me out, and we'll just load with a lower difficulty, and with and next time we'll try to fight this at expert again. But for now, we're gonna leave it at adept, and I think this is still gonna be a challenge. Hopefully. Yep, definitely still. These enemies are... So this is sort of what I expected expert difficulty would be, but I think it's just that this enemy is over leveled compared to, like, out levels me really badly. Oh, she healed? Question mark? Oh, I'm out of stamp. Not good.
I thought mud crabs were fiercer
Only
than
to get
you.
rid of the gatekeeper in the DLC? I haven't... Yeah,
Die, cur!
I guess I'll see about this gatekeeper later on. Oh! Okay. Wow. That was a lot more difficult than I expected it to be. Oh wow, what did my dude what?
Leave the arena now.
Leave the arena.
Rest.
Yep, don't have to tell me twice. Let's run. Let's get out of here. Okay. Door to arena bloodworks. Oh. Okay. Let me see. Let's get out of here. Okay, now we can use the basin of renewal. And I believe... Why does the armor look so much like a dress? That's the only thing I don't like about it. It looks like a dress. Okay, where is... No, wait. Where is the... Where's the guy? Here.
By the 9 divines, you did it. Here, kid. This is your payout for the victory.
Okay, go unwind. Okay, so... I'm gonna we're gonna put the raiment here. I'll take all my fur armors. Oh, characters naked now. Ew. Iron Cross and Iron Greaves. Okay. Wear that. And you know, we're gonna buy. We should buy some actual armor. So I'm gonna. What in the? Oh, this is okay. All right. Consult the map. So this is where I am, the arena. Okay, market is to the north, but is there a gate? Yeah, here we go. There is a gate. Carry 22 fur armor. Okay, let me explain. Let me explain real quick, Lizard Boy. Okay, so it's kind of crazy, but so each fur cuirass weighs 5, right? But its value is 15, so it's literally worth 3 times its weight in gold. Each of these. And it's the same logic for like the fur gauntlets. It's 4 times its weight in gold. Fur greaves ratio is kind of bad. But yeah, but sometimes you get, and since I'm just starting the game, I don't have as much like magical loot like this, for example, which is worth 377 times its weight. So yeah, that was just a simple logic to that, which is why I was carrying around so much. This is a exactly. I'm gonna that is the idea, but we'll see how. I haven't spoken to any merchants in this game just yet, so this is the first time. We'll see how well it.
Welcome to a fighting chance.
But this is
I'm Rosan, proprietor. I sell the best swords in the city.
Yeah. We're gonna train. What?
There's much I can show you.
Excuse me. Oh, for armorer. Okay. Bartering. Question. Lizard Boy. If we are in good standing, like if we're buddies with the shop, the merchants, do we get better exchange rates? Like, do they give us more money for our items, and then do they give us discounts, or is persuading not worth it for these dudes?
Make it quick.
I'm gonna try anyway while I'm waiting for you to answer my question, but okay. She likes the jokes, it looks like.
I like that a lot.
Okay. Oh, and then boast.
Well done.
Okay, and then admire, she doesn't like it as much. Coerce, she hates it. Yeah. I think even admire she doesn't like. Oh no. Okay, we can only get up. Yeah, I forgot what you need to do to like be able to turn this without. I think I just need to build up my speechcraft, but yeah. Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, please.
Okay, I remember now. Oh, what the?
Don't try to manipulate me.
Ah. Man, that just ended up worse. But let's try bribing her. No,
Are you
can't
serious?
do that. Ah, well, I just made it worse. Okay, let's just
quality
barter
goods
and
for
get
sale
out of
here. What can I interest you in?
Okay, I don't have any weapons. I'm gonna sell the boots with the fur. Yes. Okay, she has lots of gold. Gold is gonna be no problem, I think. Yeah, she has 1,200 gold on her. Remember a glitch in the original? If you enchant any item and give it, so you can enchant in this game. It's not that's not a Skyrim thing. because I was having memory issues. They fixed the glitch. Okay, well, that's fine. It was a glitch. I mean, it wasn't intentional that you could do that, so
That's a good deal. That's a fair deal.
okay.
A good
let's
price
sell
for a
all
good.
of
That seems a
this.
fair price. That's
Okay.
more than I usually pay.
And she doesn't buy. Oh, she buys yeah, I'll sell the bear pelts. I don't know why I even have that. I'm not sure if you could actually craft in this game. I keep wondering.
That's a fair
but-
deal.
Okay, let's see if, for example, oh, she has a steel helmet. She doesn't have gauntlets or anything like that I can see. I think. Okay, I have 644 gold. I'm gonna get the steel helmet, just so you know, so we have head protection. Glitch was so busted you can get like 2 million golds in only 11 minutes.
A
Wow.
pleasure to serve you.
Oh, why did she say it like that? Let's
If I can't
see.
fix it, it ain't broke.
Okay.
Farewell.
Repaired all my gear. Nice. Nice. I like this. I'll just wear the wrist irons, I guess. Apparently I wasn't wearing any boots. What in the... Oh. Ah, okay. Iron greaves are pants, and then iron boots are boots. I just need gloves at this point, and hopefully I'll find some, because
Hi.
they look cool.
What's going on with you?
I understand Daedra worship has become
Okay,
increasingly
let
prevalent in
me-
the Somerset Isle.
Let me check.
The Altmer have power for wizards.
The Alt
It could be
power
a
for
dangerous situation.
Okay.
Be easy.
Arena is to the
Greetings,
south.
Imperial.
We'll go back.
Irene metric graceful?
She's something else.
Yeah, it looks nice. It looks more intimidating, I would say. I always like in fantasy, you know.
have my ear,
I always prefer like closed helmets, aside from just being better protection. But of course, you do sacrifice visibility when you wear those. But yeah, I like the added protection, but also the intimidation factor in just having your like, for example, your knight. He looks like a faceless killer. There's like, you can't tell what he's thinking because you can't see his face, type of deal. This, okay. Oh, there we go. Bedroll. You can level up. Fashion is always better than meta. Yeah. But in the modern days of modern times, like how they make games these days, you don't have to sacrifice fashion for meta anymore because of how they do things. Wait, show details. Slightly increases your maximum fatigue. Oh yeah, I need this. I also need speed, but maybe once I've maxed out everything else. Yeah, let's go.
Busy
now we
man, what
can
is it?
Take the arena heavy raiment. Put it on. There we go. Okay, so it automatically takes off our iron armor, except the helmet, which...
Okay, so you're not a complete loser. Don't...
Okay, let's... Ready for a match.
Now that's the spirit. You...
And we'll go... Where was it? Over here? No. That's the exit. It's over here. Leveling? What do you mean? Yeah, kindly elaborate because I don't remember how leveling used to be. So let's okay, I'm gonna quick save because
People of the Imperial City,
in the original you
welcome
spend like 2 hours
the
trying to
arena.
understand how to get more than
who
3.
will prevail? The pit dog from the yellow team,
okay.
or the pit dog from the blue team?
You
Let's
know,
find out.
yeah, I
Lower
did
the gates.
think that when I was playing this game, I did think that I don't remember leveling being like this. Oh wow. Okay, this dude is strong. Okay, try not to get killed. Okay, cover. We're gonna. Ah, man. Okay, haymakers.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Oh, you're supposed to be dead. Like I said, like I told the other lady from earlier. Oh, he healed. Okay. That's kind of cheating. Kind of cheating, but I'm also doing it.
Oh, this ends here. Yeah.
Okay, at least because of our helmet, we're actually taking less damage compared to earlier. Which is good because this guy hits like a truck. Even worse than he hits even harder than the lady from earlier. What happened to the cheering? It's like they suddenly dropped the volume. Oh man. Okay. That's yeah, finish him off. I'm gonna do my victory wiggle. Victory wiggle.
Victor from the blue team, leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
Oh, okay. Yellow team's room. How do I tell again? Oh yeah, the flags. Okay, the flags up top. Right. But the blue team doesn't have flags. Why? Yeah, thanks, man. Okay. Let me see. Auto-saving, good. And then okay, I think we can go through the whole quest line now. Unless we are required to sleep in between matches.
Okay, so you did it again. What do you want from me? The yellow team ain't gonna...
Okay, we can just keep going. Ready
You
for
must
a
be
match.
downright determined to get...
Okay. Oh, alright. So this opens up every time we ready up for a match. Alright, good to know.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena.
Oh yeah,
Are you
yeah.
ready for a bloodbath?
Expect another stream tomorrow.
The winner
Wizard
of this
Boy.
match will
Yeah.
advance in
Hopefully you'll
rank,
be
so
there
the
again.
stakes are
Thank you so
high.
much, man.
Pit dogs,
Take care.
show us what you're made of.
Oh, you're an archer.
Yeah.
Okay, so currently we're just doing the Wizard Boys left the server.
Mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Hilarious. Okay, he's fought mud crabs more fierce than me.
This is the part
wow.
where you fall down and bleed to death.
No,
Darn
this is the part where I kind of just cower behind these pillars and show you how futile your archery is. Ow! What are you doing over there, man? You shouldn't have brought a bow to a fist fight.
All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest.
Okay. We earned that. I don't know what they were thinking putting an archer out here, but that is what happened. Okay. Let me see.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're no
100
longer a
gold.
pit dog. That's right. You've actually advanced in rank.
And we've
Congratulations,
advanced in
Brawler.
rank. Brawler.
You know what Brawler rank is worth around here? Nothing. Face it.
Okay. Let's ready
Okay,
for a
Brawler,
match.
you know the drill.
Yeah, it hasn't been a day, so my orcish rage isn't available. So we're just gonna keep beating people with our fists.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. This match is a battle of the brawlers.
Battle of the Brawlers.
As these brave warriors fight for glory. Combatants, begin!
Okay, combatants begin. I'm gonna quick save so in case I get killed, I don't have to go through the whole speech again. Oh wow, he just he ghosted behind me.
This match is mine, weakling.
Okay, and this match is yours, Strongling.
Show me what you've got.
Okay. Okay, and gave him a haymaker right across the nose. Okay, I should probably put more forward momentum to the heavy attacks. Yeah, there you go. Oh wow! Did a little turnaround. I like it when the haymaker connects so brutally. Yeah. Okay. Man, this was a good stream. I don't remember my first attempts at streaming being like even just having one person join your stream and chat with you actively makes a whole world of difference. So I think I'm done for the day, but I have another hour, you know. So yeah, let's keep going, and hopefully somebody else will join the stream in a bit. We'll see. Okay, Basin of Renewal, and we're gonna talk to Mr. Owen.
4 wins is okay,
Owen.
kid, but it don't make you grand champion.
Okay, fine. Doesn't make me grand champion.
That Raymond's getting a little tight on you.
Yeah, ready for a
All
match.
right, Brawler. This next match is going to be a challenge. They're twins, actually.
Okay. Twins. Huh. I still wish I had actual gauntlets. You know, I should probably Google to see if there are actual gauntlets in this game, but
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Can the blue team's brawler possibly hope to defeat the yellow team's wood elf twin sisters? Let's
Wood
find
elf.
out.
okay, lower the gate. Lower the gate. Lower the gate, man. Okay. I'm gonna quick save real quick. And let's see what these Okay, one of them is an archer. We just basically need to hide behind pillars. Okay. Okay. Heavy armor mastery increased. Days and weeks of constant use make wearing heavy armor tolerable but not comfortable. You have learned to adapt to its weight and use it in combat. As a journeyman of heavy armor, your plate mail is now damaged. Ah, okay. So we save on durability for our suit of armor. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna run over to. Ow! I'm getting hit by arrows to the knee. Okay. Okay.
You're the best the blue team has to offer.
I mean, no, I'm not. But I'm kind of good enough for the likes of you, you know. I mean, you two can't figure out that that's what you get. Since you can't figure out my general strat over here of hiding behind the pillars. This is what archers get. Dishonest archer. Dishonest archer, you get beat down. Ow! Okay, she's actually putting up a bit of a fight. Oh, what the? Why does she run so fast? Grab. Oh, you may not scavenge.
We have a winner.
Darn.
All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and
Rest. You've earned it. Yeah, definitely earned it. Okay, and we also leveled up, so definitely earned. Let's see what our guy here has to say. I think he'll start rewarding us with items as well as we increase in rank. So I'm gonna just continue. Okay, you have ascended to level 5. Let me see. I kind of wanna increase strength, but let me see. I'll just keep things balanced for now. You know what? Actually, I can do this. Oh, you can only increase 5 max. This is fine. We have a good spread over here. Let's see. My rage still hasn't cooled down.
I'm a busy man. What is it? You beating those twins is a good sign.
Okay. Rules of competition.
You might be ready, but the arena ain't. Imagine.
Okay.
Gotta move on.
Okay, we need to sleep some more. I don't know why I sounded like that, but we need to sleep some more. And we're gonna wake up at 9 in the morning. You know, we had a busy day. We crawled all the way from Wayne and Prairie, and then we fought in no less than 4 arena matches. So
you beating those twins is a good.
Okay, well, ready for a
Your
match.
next opponent is a Khajiit.
Okay, Khajiit, and he wields an axe. So let us go and fight this Khajiit. Khajiit. Yeah.
good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. The winner of this match will advance to the rank of Bloodletter. Who wants it more? The yellow team or the blue team? Let's find out!
Okay, let's quick save. Hey, Khajiit, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this Khajiit is oh wow.
Yeah.
He's actually tough. Whoa. Okay. 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 Hold it there, buddy. Ow.
Damn you!
Man, I'm leveling up so much just fighting these dudes. Wow, he's so... Okay, he's a lot. Okay, we're gonna go at him with, I would say, combination attacks, and just try to get out of. He likes to charge quite a bit, and then he's very evasive. Even though he's also wearing, I mean, I guess I'm also being evasive.
This match is mine, weakling.
So you say. Okay, he healed. That's their once per fight heal. Right there.
You're the best the blue team has to offer.
Man, no, I'm not. I don't know why you guys keep saying that. I think these yellow team fighters got misinformed that they'll be fighting the best of the blue team, but in actuality,
What's the matter? Getting tired?
I'm just like, I'm not even middle rank, I think, at this point. Okay, let me... Okay, I did this earlier, but unfortunately I had to load. Okay, there we go. Yeah, finally caught him with a haymaker. Yeah, there we go. Man, that was actually quite challenging.
From the blue team, leave the arena now
and rest. You earned it. Yeah. Okay. Heal up, and we're gonna report to our Mr. Owen.
Okay,
here.
so you can fight. Your new title is Bloodletter.
Did he say more blood for the blood god? Are you
You
a
made it to
Cornite?
Bloodletter, which is more than I can say.
Okay, ready for a
The
match.
next opponent is a Red Guard. I've seen him fight with...
Alright, let's go. Let's go. Okay, our enemy right now is a Red Guard. Gotta remember that. Okay, let me review my my skills real quick just before we get into this fight. Okay, so heavy armor is at 51. Okay, so at 50 we become a journeyman. Let me see. Your power attacks deal more damage and you recoil armed opponents when blocking. Ah! And then 50, your power attacks have a chance of disarming your opponents. Your attacks can hit creatures immune to physical damage. Interesting. And then... Okay, your attacks deal more fatigue. Your attacks deal even more fatigue. Interesting, interesting. Okay. So hopefully...
Of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena.
Hopefully in time will be good
There's
enough
nothing better
that
than watching two eager bloodletters fighting to the death for fame.
I'm not sure if fatigue. Okay, there's the glitch again where the subtitles keep going, but the dude actually isn't saying anything, which is pretty interesting. Okay. Whoa!
Take that!
Thank you. You take that. Okay, okay. Getting low on stam. Need to recover. Okay. Hold. Darn it. Okay. That's what you get. That's what you get.
We have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team.
Okay.
Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
Okay, let's go back to the Bloodworks. And hello.
That was a good fight, Bloodletter. You.
Oh, right. I forgot to use the... oh, no. Well, it's fine. We're healing quite rapidly anyway.
Come on, Bloodletter.
Yeah, we'll keep fighting, actually.
Your next opponent wears a heavy raiment, but attacks with a short...
Heavily armored wasp, you say. Well, I'm kind of like that, so perfectly fine. I'm kind of like that, where I wear heavy armor, but also I'm just using my fists. I should probably think about using something more manly, like a warhammer, if later on.
You came to watch these two bloodletters do what they do best, and they're dying to prove their worth. So let the bloodletting begin.
Okay, hello. She's doing her little wiggle. It's kind of funny. Uh-oh.
I fought mudcrabs more fearsome than you!
Oh wow. Okay, I'm running out of stamina real quickly. Huh. Interesting. Ah, why? Take that. Heavy armor increased to 53. Only because I keep getting hit. Ah, okay. Almost ran out of fatigue. Ow! Ow! Quit it! Nice, I got her. Nice. Finish this off with the nice. Yeah, do my little victory wiggle over here.
From the blue team. Victor from the blue team.
Ha. But yeah, it's kind of funny now that I started the stream really in a low mood, and I've just, like I said, I've been having a bad, not really bad couple weeks, and like some of it is my fault, so yeah, like,
okay, so you killed my red room got its paint job from fighters.
I've been
next up is a dark elf.
Dark elf.
I've never seen him fight
bow
before.
And a sword. Okay, range attack. I know how to deal with ranged attacks. But yeah, I did start the stream in a low mood, and yeah, I've just not been having the best couple of weeks, and you know, still anxious about the future. I've been doing things a lot. Walked the dog this morning. I made breakfast, things like that. Just normal things, you know, that make life normal, which is quite important. I learned
People of the Imperial Imperial City.
I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing to talk about it. That I'm learning the importance of the normal things later in life than most people probably learn them. You know. So I spent my 20s, or at least a good part of my 20s, working, and I always thought that I'm kind of a person of extremes, where in my job, I had a job before, actually almost all my jobs, I was kind of I kind of tapped into, I didn't realize that I was actually a bit of a workaholic, and only learned that about myself once I was actually working. So I would have I would just have, like, especially if they paid overtimes, I would go for that. Paid, like, having to come in for work during your weekend, I would go for that, because and not just because of the money, although of course we all need money to live. That's just reality. But it was more because doing work makes me feel responsible. But as the years went by, I kind of started learning that sometimes, or maybe not even sometimes, but a lot of times, companies just kind of take advantage of you. So, and that was the thing that that was what got to me most. It wasn't the job. It wasn't that the job was difficult, that the hours were long, that or that maybe a bit that we weren't paid as much as we weren't paid as much as the work we were putting in. We weren't being compensated. At least at the time when I was young, I thought that at least I get paid, and I'm grateful to get paid, and at least when I put in extra work, like when I work overtime, I get paid extra as well. But it was more like there was an issue with the work where I already told the manager, let's say, that we won't be able to do this the way you're telling us to do it. It's impossible. Like, she would give the workload of 3 people to one guy, namely myself, and that's what sort of broke me. Broke is too strong a word. It disillusioned me from that. So, but yeah, just a few months after that, the company closed and I got out.
Or should I say mermaid?
So technically, I didn't quit. The company broke before the employees did, or something like that.
All right, Myrmidon. Time to start.
Okay, let's do a couple more quests. Ready for
Don't be fooled by your next opponent.
Little dagger, you say. Okay. But yeah, where was I getting with it? But yeah, so I haven't worked in half a year at this point. I had to quit because I was working night shifts for over a year and graveyard shifts for over a year. Sometimes just to be able to keep up with the workload, I would be working until so I'm supposed to get out of the office by 7 in the morning, but I would still be there by 10 in the morning, or even 12 noon. So it was, and I didn't have, like I was telling Lizard Boy earlier, I didn't have time for anything else I didn't have much time for anything else other than my job. I didn't have much time for anything else in my life during that whole year I was working. So and I was getting sick from fatigue, from constant anxiety attacks. Like, I would try to get some sleep, but I would wake up dreaming about the job, dreaming about getting screamed at by a client and disappointing everybody, things like that. So yeah, I was getting tired. I wasn't getting enough. I was tired from the work. I wasn't getting enough sleep. I barely had time to make videos. I clawed my way through creating my Armored Core 6 series at the time. So I don't know if you watched the VOD of this stream, I guess, and you hear about my Armored Core 6 Let's Play, I guess you can check it out. It's not the best. I want to remaster it at some point, but maybe when YouTube is
I guess
maybe
you
when
told that
YouTube
wood elf
actually becomes something that I can live off of, because honestly, making videos is a lot of work.
You're hungry, Myrmidon.
And
no surprises with this next.
And the issue is that, and I do my best to put out like decent, if not good quality content, because I don't want this to be just another YouTuber who puts out, let's say, AI slop. I was telling my dad the other day, we came across this YouTube video where it was just dubbed over by AI, and he couldn't tell. That is a boomer, but he couldn't tell. But I told him that that's AI. You can hear how artificial it sounds, and I personally don't like it, because it took me months of work before I could have the confidence and the diction, to be able to speak confidently on a microphone and record my voice and not cringe as much when I hear my voice while I'm editing my videos. So like having the voiceover, that's already a big thing for me. Like having a live voiceover, that's a big thing for me. And then also the cutting and editing, adding memes and sound effects and things like that. So I do put in the work, but YouTube is, for the kind of content I want to produce, YouTube is very it's hard out here. So I don't know what happened. I don't know for sure. I have some theories, like maybe there's just so many people doing YouTube now, especially gaming, because anyone could play a game and record themselves or stream themselves playing a game, like what I'm doing now. It takes a minimum investment of knowledge and skill to do this. So, and I can only hope that this is interesting. Like, I'm not talking down to anybody else. I'm not saying this is easy. This is, but compared to a lot of other videos that or other content that people produce, gaming content is relatively easy, and so a lot of people can do it. And maybe there's just billions of us trying to make it into YouTube at this point, just doing this, So competition is probably at an all-time high. That's just one of my theories. It wasn't this bad it wasn't this bad a couple of years ago before I left YouTube for a bit. So but it was starting back then. So yeah, but I've been telling people, like, I've been seriously considering quitting because it just doesn't feel like worth it anymore. I don't wanna whine and you know. So yeah, and I don't want to drag people's moods down with a video or with a stream. This is supposed to be chill. This is supposed to be fun.
The yellow team.
And we are. I'm just saying. These are the things I have to deal with. These are the thoughts I have to have sometimes. And there is a very real anxiety of what if this doesn't work out. I love doing YouTube. Ever since I started back in 2022, I've always said this. YouTube, making content and actually getting it to work, actually making things that people want to watch and people show up for and engage with views and likes and comments on the video. For me, there's nothing else like it in my long life of very mixed. I've had a very mixed up career in my life. Funnily enough, my first job was as a game tester back in the day when companies actually paid. Back in the day when game development companies actually paid people to test their games for them and not just pump out early access nonsense that half of the time kind of end up as scams. So yeah, back in the day, that was my first job, and then I became like a part-time layout artist for a media company. Like, they made me do Adobe Illustrator for ads, like posters and stuff like that. So from game tester to that, and then I worked in construction. I was an errand person.
Show me what you've got.
Like, I would physically deliver materials and tools, and then I would also be sent by my boss. My dad was my boss at the time, so he would send me to the banks to pay for stuff, things like that. I became an errand boy, and then for his construction company, and then I became an OSHA safety officer because we were we started having a lot of we had like the minimum number of employees needed to require us to have a safety officer, and so I was trained for that. And then I worked medical transcription, and then for like several years I tried to become an author. I did finish one book, like a manuscript, back in 2021, but I haven't published it yet. It needs a lot more work that I just haven't been able to put into it, because finally in 2022 I wanted to try becoming a YouTuber, and that's why I'm here. But I think I should have tried harder at becoming a YouTuber as back in 2020 rather than wait a couple more years. But
there are a few things scarier than an orc with an
things
axe.
happened.
But you didn't even flinch. That victory brings you up to warrior rank. Well done.
Things happened and got in the way of my dreams back then. So, and this is why I always say in my videos, Make your dreams come true, guys. You're the only ones who could do it for yourselves, you know. So if you have the opportunity, if you have the resources, if you have the support, or sometimes you don't need anything else but just the chance to do it and the will to do it, you know, whatever that dream may be. But I just hope that it's something good and not illegal or anything like that, you know. But yeah, we have ascended to level 6. I'm just gonna put 4 points in everything as usual. But yeah, make your dreams come true, guys. While you have the chance, especially while you're still young, you know. There's so many resources. Like, you want to learn how to draw. There's so many videos on YouTube that can teach you how to draw. You want to learn how to, and it wasn't so back in the day, right, when I was in the internet wasn't as much of a thing when I was in high school. In high school, I wanted to become an artist, and I also wanted to become a writer. I wanted to create my own comic book back in the day. But because, and this is the thing about me, I'm too realistic to be like fully an artist kind of person, you know. Like, artists, they're dreamers, but I'm too much of a realist to be a dreamer. But at the same time, I'm also too much of a dreamer to be 100% real. I'm kind of always in between, and that's always had its struggles, you know. So yeah, back in high school, I was a dreamer. I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to be a writer. Those were my aspirations. But at the same time, I was a realist. So in my mind, I was like, yeah, that's nice and all, but and this makes me happy. But how do I make money off of this? Because how do I feed myself? How do I buy a house? How do I do all those things? You know. So yeah.
I'm a busy man. What is it?
And back in the day, we didn't have YouTube. We didn't have. I think DeviantArt was just invented. Those around that time, so we didn't have as much opportunity for like artists to put their content, put their art out and make money off of them. But nowadays, you can draw, you can stream drawing, you can stream yourself, or you can record yourself drawing and put it up on YouTube, and if people like it, you get views, you get subs, you know, you get monetized potentially, and you can make money off of that.
You're a warrior now. That ain't they come.
You know, back in the day, I wanted to get into, say, I wanted to be an artist, right? And then they told me in college, you need to know how to draw. You need to know how to sketch classically or traditionally, like the portraits, you know, the pencil portraits. I couldn't do that because all I knew how to draw was anime characters and also characters I invented. So I'm like, yeah, no shot, man, no shot. So
I know.
So I couldn't be an artist, and I stopped having the dream, you know, and even being a writer, I stopped because I was so discouraged, and I know what it's like, you know, to lose sight of your dream, to have to give up because reality is telling you ain't worth it, man.
You're a warrior now.
So yeah, that's why I keep.
I've seen the next one fight before.
Keep telling people to make their dreams come true, because there's nothing. When I finished that manuscript, that book that I wrote, everything came flooding back, you know, in my mind, the memories, all those, like, the feeling of disillusionment that I just gave up and didn't think I would ever go back into writing. And then all those years, almost 5 years of writing, and not even knowing if I was gonna be any good at it, because I'm 90% self-taught in writing. So I learned it by just doing and failing 5 times out of 7, you know. But sometimes I would come up with well, quote-unquote bangers that my friends would actually like. But most of them, my friends would, didn't like because they weren't fun or they weren't interesting enough or whatever. And that's fine. You need feedback. This is why I like YouTube, because I can put a video out and I immediately, within a day, I know if it's good or not, because people will not watch a bad video. So as long as I get, like, even if I just get 1, 2, 10 views on a video, I'm like, it does feel bad, you know. You kind of, you want your videos, you want your content to do well, especially if you wanna, if you, like me, you aspire to make a living out of, you wanna be a YouTuber, you wanna make a job out of YouTube. And that's what I aspire to. But when you have that kind of aspiration, videos don't do well, it feels bad. But at the same time, I go back to those days. 5 years, man. 5 years I was constantly depressed and anxious because I was trying to teach myself how to write, and I didn't even know if people will like it. And now I can just put a video out. I can post a video on YouTube, and I know if people like it or not. And if people don't like it, that's fine. I just make something else. I just make a new video. And sometimes, you know, sometimes it works. And people watch it and people like it. I haven't. My best video so far is my Malenia video. It's the best performer so far. And sometimes you don't even, like, you'd be surprised. I put out about 3 years ago, I think, no, in 2023, I made a video called The Shortcut to Rhea, The Shortcut to Volcano Manor by Rhea Lucaria. It was an Elden Ring video. And I didn't,
you left that
at the time when I made that video, I didn't really think about it. I wasn't really thinking about it because it was just sort of a one-off. I made it in between episodes of my my Elden Ring series at the time. So
I'm a busy man. What is it?
So I wasn't really thinking. I mean, I just, you know, kind of, yeah, I have some time. I can record myself doing this because I'm gonna do it anyway in the game, and I want this to explain why in the next episode. I want this to be the explanation why in the previous episode I was in Rhea Lucaria, and then in the next episode I was in Volcano Manor. And so I did that video, and lo and behold, 1 year after, in 2024, nobody, like, my other Elden Ring videos were no longer getting views, but that one-off, that random idea I had of a video was still getting views and actually attracted a couple subscribers to my channel. I'm like, wow, okay, why are people watching this? And I guess it's because of the informative nature of it. It's you know, people probably look at, how do I go to Volcano Manor? what's the shortcut, and probably look for that, and they find my video and they watch it. You never know. The point is, you never know which videos will do well. You'd be surprised.
Spellcasters.
Okay, spellcasters. There's a dishonest wizard over here. So you would be surprised at what videos do well. So even if, like, and this is something I have to keep reminding myself over and over again, even if my Oblivion Remastered video a couple of days ago didn't do as well as I expected, I shouldn't feel like super bad about it. I shouldn't be too down on myself about that, because maybe in the future somebody will stumble across it and actually find it entertaining. Who knows? But yeah, I've been yapping non-stop. This is why I thought about streaming today, because I haven't done this in a couple of years. And whoever ends up watching this stream, I hope, I don't know, I hope my yapping proves entertaining for you. And I hope you can make it to I hope you can make it to a live stream, like when I'm actually around, and we can just chat, whoever you are, and
Getting tired?
we can just chat, we can just have fun, and I actually love doing that. Like I was telling Lizard Boy earlier, who made the stream 100% worth it, single-handedly. The thing I miss the most about when I was first streaming on Facebook back in the day in 2020 was the interaction with my viewers. I had this kid watching. I had this kid who would show up to my streams of Ark Survival Evolved, and he would just tell me about his day. He would tell me about his school, playing Ark with his sister on the mobile, and things like that. And it was so much yap, but it was good yap. I don't know if that's I don't know what's wrong with talking. People should talk. People should communicate. A lot of the random jobs I landed in life, aside from that one where I was working for my dad, basically, but the rest of my jobs I just got it because I was good at talking to people. And I was good at understanding people. So, and this is why I keep saying people should develop the skill, because these are skills. People should develop the skill of understanding each other and talking to each other, making themselves understandable to each other.
Another high elf has been taught the meaning of humility.
Another
thanks
high
to
elf
the
has
blue
been
team's
taught
number
death.
one warrior. You really earned your keep this time.
Okay.
One more match is all you need to advance again. Up.
Aha. Gladiator rank. All right, let's ready for
your next opponent is the moat. She'll
okay,
come out of that gate
orc with a warhammer. And I was just saying earlier that after Orc Might has mastered the war hand to hand, I'll likely move on to warhammers.
Good people of the Imperial City,
I love this.
welcome
I
to
really
the
miss it.
arena.
I mean, this is good money and also training, like, basically free training for your character.
So, without further ado, let the battle begin.
Let the battle begin. I'm gonna quick save right here, and let's see if I can rage.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Oh, it's a lady orc. Hey, you wanna hang out? You doing something after this fight? Okay, let's heal. Oh, ow! Okay, haymaker landed. Okay. Ow! Ooh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna actually play a bit of a keep away. Yeah, take that. Okay.
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Ah, man. Okay, don't wanna get hit. Ah.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Oh wow, she did a 360 no smash. No smash. Ooh. Ow. That actually connected. Ah! No! No! Oh wow, okay, I'm on the verge of death. Okay, I still have a potion. Fortunately.
You're pathetic.
Am I?
I'm
What does
just
that make you?
warming up, pathetic worm.
Oh! Oh wow. She got me good. I'm out of potions. Ah, crap. Okay, I'm in a bad situation here. My face is also getting itchy for some reason. Ah! I died. Well, fortunately I saved that, so we can just get right back into it. Oh! I was checking my phone. Okay, let's get out. Okay, I'm gonna whittle her down. Wait for her to use her potion, and that's when I'll pop rage.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
No, you're not. You're supposed to...
Die!
You're supposed to die. Exactly. Okay. Ah!
You'll never take me down!
Oh boy. Okay, heal up, heal up. Okay. He's behind me. Oh wow. Man, his sidestep's really good. Okay. Combo her. We're just gonna play keep away. Ah, man. She keeps getting me with that. Okay. She just use her potion. Okay, this is just gonna be an all-out brawl at this point. While our rage is active. Oh, man. Okay, that was close. Yeah. Yeah. Do a little victory dance over here. Teabag. No, I wasn't supposed to do that, but well, it happened anyway. Let's go down to the arena bloodworks. Okay, let's talk to our boss, Owen Will Smith.
You hit that orc so hard, her mother in Orsinium started bleeding. That victory advances you.
Thank you. And I forgot to heal again, but yeah. Let's see how close we are to leveling. A little more than halfway. And almost there with the hand-to-hand. Alright, I think this is a good place to end the stream. Again, whoever ends up watching this, I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for the views, and I hope you can join us next time, where I'm actually around and able to talk to you. Whatever, let's just talk, man. This is why I'm doing the streams. grabbing the opportunity to potentially hang out with people, you know. So yeah, again, I have been Reifier. This has been Oblivion Remastered. Take care, be safe, make your dreams come true. I will see you in the next adventure. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.